Hey everybody, my name is Amber and today I am finally recording my Ask Me Anything video. I promised it a long time ago, like months ago. I asked you guys on both my Animal Crossing Tumblr and on my cosplay Tumblr to send me questions. So some of these are Animal Crossing related and some of them are cosplay related and some of them are just kind of random. Alright, the first question is, what's your favorite thing to do on Animal Crossing? I really like decorating my town. I really like landscaping. I really miss when I had like big open spaces in my town, and it's almost enough for me to reset my game just so I can redecorate everything. But instead, right now I'm just kind of like ripping things up and redoing them. What's your favorite Animal Crossing holiday? I really like Festival. I like the music. I like all the feathers and confetti flying all over the place. I love Pave so much. He's so much fun. Halloween's pretty close too, and April Fool's Day is always fun, but Festival is probably my favorite one. What's the kindest thing anyone's ever done for you? Probably the fact that my mom raised me, birthed me and raised me and all of that, but I think that's not what this question is asking. So aside from that, my boyfriend and I were at a convention one time and I had forgot to bring my prescription painkillers for my migraines, and I got a migraine at I woke up at 3:30 in the morning with a migraine. We had to host a panel in the morning. And I was crying because I couldn't sleep, and I accidentally woke him up, and my boyfriend walked 2 blocks at 4:30 in the morning to find me painkillers and bring them back. And I mean, especially in the moment, I don't think I've ever been more grateful for anything. Like I said, that's other than, of course, being birthed and raised by my mom, but again, I don't think that's what this question's asking. What is your favorite childhood memory? When Ruby and Sapphire first came out for the Game Boy Advanced, my cousin and I each got one. I think I got Sapphire because it's my birthstone, and she got Ruby. I don't remember exactly what her reasoning was, but that's just kind of how it always works out with us. We each want the opposite one. And we built a blanket fort in the living room, and we had a whole bunch of stuffed animals that we pretended were Pokemon. So a giraffe stuffed animal was a Girafarig, and I think we had rabbits that were Pikachus and Azumarils, and we just sat in that blanket fort playing Ruby and Sapphire on our Game Boy Advances an entire summer. I don't remember when exactly it came out, but I think it was during summer. I don't remember having to go to school during all of this. That's the sole reason that Ruby and Sapphire are my favorite Pokemon games. And anyone that says otherwise is just wrong, sorry. What is your favorite scent? Most of the time vanilla, but recently I've really liked the scent of roses. What was your first pet? Officially, I had a cat named Milky Way, and she was named after the Milky Way galaxy, not after the candy bar. I didn't even know that the candy bar existed at the time. I was little. She either ran away or got run over or something horrible. She just disappeared one day, and I remember one of my family members told me she was catnapped out of our front yard, but who knows. Also, when I was really little, I was maybe between 2 or 3 years old, somebody bought me a baby chicken, and the story that I'm told, because I have no memory of this, my favorite word was squeeze, and I heard somebody say the word squeeze, and I was holding the chicken and I squeezed it, and they got it out of my hands, and it was laying on the floor, and they thought it was dead. And for the longest time when they told me this story, that's where they ended it. I thought I killed this baby chicken for years, and then eventually they told me oh no, it just got up and walked away, and we just gave it away because we didn't want you to hurt it. I was traumatized for years thinking I killed this baby chicken. But no, it was fine. I don't know if that counts as my first pet. I only had it for a few hours and I nearly killed it, so. Are you usually too hot or too cold? I am always freezing cold. It was 90 degrees here yesterday, and I mean, it was a little bit cooler in the house, but my fingers and toes were absolutely ice. I hate it. It's kind of nice in the summer, but I mean, in the winter, it's the worst thing ever all the time. Pick one thing on your left. What does it mean to you? I have a candle. It's vanilla. I've been really into candles recently. They make me happy, and I decided that, especially since they're cheap, I'm just gonna buy them because they make me happy. And overall, it actually has improved my mood a lot. I find that if I'm burning a candle in my room, I'm more likely to enjoy being in my room, and it's sort of helped me create this space of relaxation. I don't know, this probably sounds really weird, but I don't know. It's just a really small thing that helps me relax. If you could choose one superpower, what would it be? I'd like to be able to freeze time and just get stuff done that I need to get done, or take a nap. If I could freeze time, I'd probably just sleep more. But I just think it'd be really useful. I don't think there's enough hours in the day to do everything that I want to do, and because of that, I end up doing a lot of nothing, and it makes me feel really unaccomplished and doesn't really make me feel that great. So if I had extra time, or if I had the ability to create extra time, I think overall I'd be a lot happier. What shows are you obsessed with right now? So many. I'm falling behind and it sucks. I'm gonna try to list them all from like Monday to Friday when they air, because otherwise I'm gonna leave things out. I've been watching Supergirl, Lucifer, Blind Spot, Limitless, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Legends of Tomorrow, Grimm is probably like my number one favorite. I try to keep up on Saturday Night Live. That might be it. It's a lot. That's like 8 shows, and each one is at least an hour long. Like I said, I try to keep up, but oof, it's hard. I probably forgot some too. What is your most recent creative achievement? I've been making new designs for things in my Etsy shop, and the response to them has been really, really great. My sales have been up, not really significantly, but you know, to me it's a noticeable amount, and I've been able to complete all of my sales without stressing myself out. I've been getting a lot better about that. So just kind of the way I'm handling my Etsy shop in general, I think would be my most recent creative achievement. Other than that, I haven't really been doing much in terms of artistic or creative things. This one's kind of long, so I actually have to read it off of my phone. Do you have plans to make an acting reel for your YouTube channel, and would you tackle suggested acting scenarios? Acting is never really something that I thought I would do. I've done like drama club in high school, and I took an improv class, and I used to do plays when I was in elementary school. When I was in a Girl Scout troop, we did plays sometimes. It's never really something I was drawn to. I'm not totally opposed to it. It's just kind of not my thing. Maybe if someone were to send me acting scenarios, I could kind of decide a little better if that was something that I'm interested in, depending on the scenarios, and just, I don't know, I guess just depending on my mood in general. Like I said, I'm not opposed to it. It's just not something I ever really thought I would do. What do you find most rewarding about cosplay? I like creating things, and I really like when I create things well, and of course I like when that's acknowledged, you know, when other people tell me I did a good job, because it's one thing to tell yourself you did a good job, but hearing it from someone else always kind of validates my thoughts on it. Maybe that sounds really superficial, I don't know. Like I said, I really just enjoy the process of creating something and doing a good job on it. This one's also kind of long, so I'm going to read this one off of my phone too. Who would win in a fight between pirate alien zombies and cyborg ninja dinosaurs? Really think about this one. I did really think about this one when I first read it. There's a lot of factors going into play here. I think it would depend on the level of technology each one has. I mean, pirate alien zombies, if they're alien pirates, they could presumably take technology from any civilization that they come into contact with, but also they're zombies, so like, what's their brain function like? Are they going to be able to use the technology that they have, or are they just like human zombies? And how fragile are they? What kind of aliens are they? There's a lot of factors here. And then cyborg ninja dinosaurs, I don't even know how ninja dinosaurs would work, because as far as I know, most dinosaurs are pretty big and not super sneaky. But maybe if they're trained to be sneaky. And then again, the technology comes into play. I mean, sure, they're cyborgs, but what part of them is cyborgs? How much of them is cyborgs? Do they have cybernetic brain implants that increase their intelligence? Because, I mean, if they're like super smart cyborg ninja dinosaurs, they're probably going to kill the pirate alien zombies, just based on the fact that they have higher brain function and have access to their technology. I don't think I really answered this question. This is a hard one. I think based on the fact that the aliens are also zombies, I'm gonna have to go with the cyborg ninja dinosaurs. I don't know what dinosaurs' actual brain function was like, but cyborg dinosaurs maybe are a little bit smarter than presumably any zombie, because zombies don't really have any brain function at all, as far as I know. Okay, that's it, you guys. I had a lot of fun doing this. I know it was kind of short, but hopefully it was kind of entertaining for you guys, kind of interesting. I mean, that alien, zombie, cyborg, whatever question was a trip. So send me more things like that in the future. Always. I'm always down for those. If you have any more questions for me, just in general, whenever, I always try to answer everything on both my Tumblrs and my Facebook. I'll put them all in the description box below. I don't think I've ever done that, but I'll link them all, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.